out in the dark.
I heard you got the fever for the flavor. Hurry up and get a scoop before it's gone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are now back with us here on WMNF 88.5 FM, Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater, Spring Hill, worldwide. If you're on the net at WMNF.org, that is WMNF.org. My name is BC. Of course, got my man Dev here. What you just heard was my man Kenosobi off of his latest record, Stand for Something. That song was called Hands Up, featuring Monica Delgado, Mugabe, and Jenks. That personally is one of my favorite cuts. I just selected that, you know, to start off the interview. But Kenosobi, welcome to HipHopFlavors, man. We're happy to have you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you coming out, man. It's always
it means a lot, man. I'm a big fan of yours. So watching you doing it for a real long time.
Thank you so much, man.
Glad to be here.
Hey, well, we support local artists here at HipHopFlavors. That's a part of the mission, and it's always good to see new stuff coming out, see the scene blossoming. Now, let's just go ahead. Let's just get into it. Let's get into it. Talk to me. Okay, here. First of all, for me, I don't want you to take this wrong, but this record kind of seems to straddle the fence for me between you being like a producer and an MC. What I mean by that is, like, you know, there's a lot of projects that I've listened to that are producer-driven albums, like, you know, Handsome Boy Modeling School or whatever. You know, the producer is kind of the conductor of the album, and there's MCs rhyming on the beats.
Right.
I feel like you've got so much kind of like of the extended Guan Massive family on there that I'm wondering, is this kind of like, is this you saying like, I'm making my foray into being an MC, or is this like a producer-driven thing for you?
This is definitely just a producer-driven thing.
Oh, okay.
This is basically like my Dr. Dre, my Pharrell. This is my.
All right.
You know, I'm you know, blessed to be working all these talented people. I've been, you know, producing for all these people. And then especially my crew is so deep and so talented. They do a million things themselves. And then the band is definitely the you know, the whipped cream, the cherry on top. And that just completes it all. So definitely it's just my Dr. Dre thing. I wanted to just put down one verse every track, but really control everything and really try to produce every single song. And
okay, so good. I wasn't too off base.
No, I wasn't trying. I don't want to be an MC. You got, and it's, man, look who I'm sitting next to. I'm sitting next to Mike Mass. I'm sitting next to Keith Lee. I can't compete.
Yes, I apologize. I didn't introduce the rest of the gentlemen. I got so excited to start the questioning, the interrogation. No,
do it.
Now, as I listen to the album, it seems like there's a range of sounds as far as, like, it sounds like you've got some live stuff on there, but you've also got some electronically produced stuff. What was the ratio of, you know, live to electronically produced music on this record?
It was more electronic. And you know, I mean, the dream would be to really just do it all live. But I mean, when it was basically, my producer side battling my drummer side, my band side. And, you know, when I produce music, you know, I make beats off of MV8000, which is hardware, but I also make a lot of beats off the Reason and Florida Studio. So it's a lot of, I love synthesizers, I love that stuff, but then I also love the drums. So now we got to improvise, we got to bring it all together, bring the live drums and then the crazy synthesizers. And so that's what I try to do most.
Cool. Well, you just answered the next two questions I had written down, because I was going to ask you how, you know, being a drummer influences your production style, you know, because it definitely, you know, it definitely seems like it does, but I was also going to ask you what you were producing with as far as, like, you know, how you made the record. The way you use samples was really interesting to me too, because there was a lot of pieces of material on this record. Of course, some of the more obvious things were like the Godfather sample or whatever.
Yes.
But, you know, like the little Transformer sample or the way you cut up like some soul things that really kind of took me back to certain places. Like, I don't know if that's how you operate, if you're like, oh, this gives me like, this reminds me of this time or whatever. But like, listening to the music, I really did get that sense that like, oh, you know, when you put the little Transformer sample or whatever, it took me back to like a place, you know. It took me back to like me being 9 or whatever I was, you know.
Oh yeah, we definitely grew up on that.
Yeah.
And actually that's my cousin, my right hand man. You may see it on the album Super Gutter. Super Gutter's my other half. That's OP Super, who's a phenomenal producer. And that's his hashtag. So he worked half on the album with me, basically, but definitely blessed me with a lot of stuff, and that's his tag. But I, you know, just keep it on there anyways. That's what we grew up on. As G.I. Joe's Transformers.
Yeah. Do you do a lot of digging as far as like records and stuff? Because it sounds like, you know, I
do a small amount of digging just because I'm trying to dig for something that's untouched. I'm not gonna grab the Michael Jackson, even though I want to, the James Brown, anything. I'm gonna try to find something foreign, whether it be Japanese, Portuguese, anything that's totally different, and grab that sound, like some Kill Bill sounds or whatever, movie sounds.
Okay.
I love movie sounds, soundtracks. That gives it a really big sound.
Yeah.
So definitely trying to be out the box. You can't be ordinary. You got to be different.
Okay. All right. Wow. Now, the title, of course, the title is Stand for Something. Thematically, where would you say you're going with this album? Because I mean, I feel like most everybody's spitting something that I can get into. You know, I don't have to feel like, you know, I can't play this from my phone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, because I know you were worried about sending me like clean versions and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I listened to the record. I'm like, oh, this is nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not like nothing. Like, you know, it was good record. But I'm talking about like, I wasn't like, oh man, I wasn't like, I can't play this, because there's a lot of brothers send me some stuff, and I'm like, you know, we're gonna have to like, you know, cut out half the song. You know what I mean?
I definitely kept that mindful making this record. I didn't want to put something that moms or your kids can't play, because I mean, I didn't really concentrate on it. It was quite easily. Just think of a different word. Just expand the mind a little bit. But, you know, this album, every single song is so different from one another. There's trap songs, you know what I mean? Yeah. Then there's, you know, thoughtful songs and think songs and you know, standing for something type songs, you know, anthems and whatnot. But I just wanted to touch a little bit of everything because I'm a fan of all types of music. Yeah. But, you know, I got lost there.
No. I mean, no, I just meant like, obviously I was talking lyrically. Yes, definitely. Through the 16 tracks of the album, like sonically, as far as like what you produced, there is a range of different sounds, stuff that sounds like more like Northeast, like New York stuff that sounds Southern, you know, and, you know, even the way you set up the beats, you know, there's different rhyme patterns over the, you know, those beats. I hear more like Southern stuff on some tracks. I hear more like, you know, Northeast stuff.
Little Outkast. Definitely big fans.
No doubt.
Bring it all together.
Well, we've been doing a lot of talking in the first hour of the show. I want to break it up a little bit. I want to get into the title track, Stand for Something, if that's cool with you. And we'll come back and talk some more about the record right after.
Video out now.
All right. Yes, sir. That was the title track off of Kenosobi's record, Stand for Something, of course. The song called Stand for Something, featuring Mike Mass and Keith Elite, who we have in the room. I should have gotten an instrumental and just made you guys do it live. If I had been thinking,
and we just rehearsed it, so we
would have been right on point with that.
Okay, so now you guys just rehearsed this record. Now, is there something coming up soon as far as the show?
Absolutely.
Okay, well,
album release party Friday. The whole Guam Massive family is going to be performing. We just finished rehearsing it, live band, and I'm having basically the whole album. We're gonna perform the whole album, basically excluding a couple. Yeah, everybody's supporting me. Thank you. And they've been coming to rehearsal, so everything is tight right now. So horn section,
really
slamming.
So it's this Friday.
This Friday.
Okay. Well,
absolutely, we right on
because,
time.
You know, I've been remiss because I announce as many shows as I find out about. So this Friday, where?
Crowbar.
What time?
9. Doors open up at 9 o'clock. Get there at 10 o'clock.
Okay. Can't say prices. I'm going to stop you right there.
I ain't say it right.
No, you didn't. But like
you good. You know how I click
preemptively.
Bam.
Yeah, I'm sure it's reasonable.
Oh no, we're not going the full way. We're gonna meet them halfway because my friends are broke.
It's reasonable. Yeah, good.
Yes.
Any openers with you guys? Or
Oh
like
man,
anybody,
I got an all-star cast performance going down. Asia Lorraine in the building. The Villains.
Oh, okay.
So we want to mix it up a little R&B, a little hardcore hip hop. We got the whole. I got Ruckus holding it down. Keith the lead and Rude, and Jinx. We got Breakdown.
Oh, okay.
Guan High Five will be spinning. That's Blenda and Shafiq. OP Super be also spinning. Wally Clark is performing. Mike Mass is performing. Memeresh, Perio. I mean, they're all doing the set with me, but we're definitely gonna go live. But these other guys, they're really going to be doing their own sets. So and then get there early because we got the food on deck. Jam Dish, Mugabe family is gonna be out there. You know, the jerk chicken, barbecue, curry. You know, it's going to be a Caribbean vibe. You know what I mean? Trini, Jamaican roots. We all calypso, soca. It's going to be jam. We're going to have a good time. It's a party. That's what I wanted to be. It's a celebration. And we also standing for something because we support this local hip-hop scene.
Fabulous. So, yeah, okay. For some reason, I was under the impression that the album had been out for a while. So
It has been out for about 2 months now.
Okay.
And I did a little listening party, and that's all I wanted to do. And then everybody's behind me, do a party. I was like, that's what it is.
Well, yeah, because I got to hear a couple of the joints at the oh man, it was the producer showcase with.
Yes, I did perform there. Tony Toka, Ski Beats was amazing.
Crazy.
Salute to Ski Beats. He's amazing.
Shout out to him. That was
very
crazy.
humble. We chill, had drinks for him before the show and everything. Relaxed, humble dude, and he's awesome, man. Classic hits, but then he's also right now. But
okay,
dope,
cool. No doubt.
We killed that show.
That was bananas.
Mike killed it. Pasta. That's much.
Now,
B.O.
Shout out to B.O.
What was it? Okay, what I want to know right now is with this kind of project, this seems like a massive undertaking because I know what it's like to get me, Mud, and maybe like one other dude in the room to make my records. You got like 10 other people on this. How long did it take you to make this record, and like how did you organize this?
I actually wrote everything. I had the beats already picked out, done, wrote out every song, every single hook. And then, I just looked at the playboard and just said, listen to it. Who sounds the best on this? It wasn't nothing personal. I wasn't picking no best friends. Forget you if you're a friend. I wanted the best out of the best. No disrespect to anybody that I missed out there. And I was working fast, and I've handpicked everybody specifically for these songs. I got a song called Sleep. It's, lyrical, pouring out a little hard. Reached out to Mike Mass. I need something lyrical. You know what I mean? I got a trap song. I reached out to my hood homeboys that I grew up with. You know what I mean? Holding down. And you know what I mean? Make that trap stuff. You reach out to Monica Delgado to get that little bit of soul. You know what I mean?
So it wasn't hard getting people in the studio. I figured you'd probably have to be like, we're giving out free weed. Come on. Because I know, one thing I know about artists is that, I love them, but, a lot of artists are lazy folks. You'd be like, you come to the studio? Oh, yeah, man, I'll get there, blah, blah.
You're right.
I know a few cats that have got albums that have, the whole, 90% of the album is done, and I know it's done because it's at my crib in Mud's computer. Deluxe.
Shout out to Mike Deluxe.
Gotta push. Man, that's the other thing, man. You gotta see whose work ethic, see who really wants it, and just avoid those people that really don't want it, and that's what I've had to do in this.
Okay.
And this, I done went through it all and been waiting on people. And like, forget it, and that's why I'm here where I am. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, put out that beat I gave you 10 years ago, and it's like, man, I'm taking that beat and I'm gonna put it out myself. And that's what I did with 16 tracks.
So how long did it take though?
Take like about 8 months, 9 months.
Wow,
all
that's
together.
impressive.
Started it, and like 8, 9 months, wrote it. Reached out to everybody. I have my own studio. I do my own recording and everything. But for this, Bobby Treacherous, he was like, yo, I'll record you. Be an artist. I've done that before. You know, he's a producer too. But he's like, yo, you want to concentrate on your artistry. So don't, you know what I mean? So I already had all the beats and everything. He recorded everything in Treacherous Manor, his crib, and mixed, mastered everything himself. And he gave me a big sound. He works off of Roland hardware, and he gave me that mastered sound that's making me sound professional.
Now, before we get into this next track, we're gonna get into Sleep. I want to let the people know if they've liked what they've heard so far, if they're feeling it. Where can they find you? Where can they get this record? I right now I've got it pulled up on Bandcamp, but like, you know, where can they find you?
They can find me on Twitter, Kenosobi, Twitter.com. I respond to everybody. I'm definitely not stuck up. Holla at me. I talk right back. Facebook is Kenosobi. You're going to find me. SoundCloud, I'm a producer, so I'm definitely trying to work with everybody. Got beats, reasonable beats for sales. SoundCloud, Reverb Nation, everything. I'm there.
That's what I like to hear. Well, that's what I like to hear when people come and
Instagram.
You can find them. You can find them, and of course here
keep it the same too. The same name, Kenosobi, right across the.
No doubt. Now you got it on Bandcamp, and ladies and gentlemen, once again, we can't say prices, but for 16 tracks, that is a very reasonable price. So check Kenosobi out on Bandcamp. We're gonna get into the song "Sleep." Taste it,
Queen.
Listen. Wow. Computer just wants to just play all the songs.
But anyway. Wally Clark jam right there.
Yeah,
He's the Wally Clark.
No doubt. Actually, that freaked me out. The Night Whiskey beats. I didn't know Wally Clark rapped. That was hilarious because like he came up to me and he doesn't drink.
Oh yeah, Coca-Cola.
Yeah, but like I kind of forgot. I was like, yo man, you want a drink? I see him. I was like, we're at the club, we're at the Orpheum. I'm like, you want a drink? And he's like, well, actually, I'll take a little drink. And I'm like, what's up? He's like, I'm a little nervous. I got to go up here and rap. And I was like, you rap? I was like, what's going on? And he killed it. He did a good job. I was like, I was shocked because he's kind of like a shy, unassuming cat.
Absolutely.
Like
hold up, BC. Rewind.
He got
though.
bars.
You bought him a drink though? I'm trying to get back to that part. He drank.
Did he close the deal?
He probably drank.
He'll take that.
Like
He'll do that. He'll do
It was
that.
about that much rum in that Coke. I don't think he really. It wasn't like
the Coke and the rum.
It was a
never
respect
Coke.
drink.
Exactly.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
It was a a kindness.
It's like it was more of like rather than the alcohol having a physical effect. It was a mental effect that it had.
Worked.
On.
It worked.
Yeah, it worked. He killed it. He killed the verse.
Surprised you with the bars, man.
Yeah,
Wally
no
got
doubt.
bars.
I was shocked. I was shocked. It was,
me and Wally go back to adolescent ages, grew up together. We used to, you know what I mean? We definitely used to do the whole, we did mixtapes back in the day where you just freestyle and you just rhyme on everybody. You got the cool edit and you just, so we had like 160 mixtape tracks of freestyles. But yeah, Wally been rapping, but now, we concentrate on the producing thing.
Of course. Now, they know where to find you. They know that this Friday is your CD release party.
Yes, Crowbar.
We'll probably, I don't know. I'm just gonna close it up. You guys got any shout outs you want to make, or anything you want to say
me,
to the people?
I got stuff going on. I got to squeeze a couple things in at the end. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Shameless plugs as well. Go for it.
first of all, big giant shout out to Deacon. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Deacon.
For him, the Dan Jans and all that.
Friday night.
No doubt.
I'm trying to make it out there. Fridays, a lot of stuff be going on. I've been trying. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get out there.
Saturday night.
Secondly, big shout out to a female MC by the name of Asher. I do beats for her. She's very dope. Her first show is going to be May 24th at the Crowbar as well. It's an all-female MC show that night.
Oh, okay.
Definitely check that out. Queen's out there. She's out there. Who else?
Queen of X.
Queen of X is out there. I think OG Layla is out there. I'm not sure who else, but a lot of good female MCs is going to be there. That's May 24th, Crowbar. Also, if y'all want to pop in, on the 16th is Friday as well. We got the beat battle going on at the Social.
Okay.
Yeah. Competition style. You know how we do with the beats. I'm also going to be at the Keno show doing the songs with him. So, I definitely recommend y'all go out to that. Cop the album. It's crazy. Good quality. You know what I mean? And a big shout out to just B.O. You know what I mean? Wine and Rhyme every last Sunday of the month. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Now, I knew about your event. Are you still doing that?
Yep, that's monthly. Yeah, it's been very successful.
Okay, talk about that a little bit, because there's not that many open mics that are quality. I've heard a lot about the event. I haven't been able to go, but I hear that your Wine and Rhymes event is very open to good lyrics. It's about the lyricism. So talk about it a little. Tell the people where it is and everything.
Right. Wine and Rhyme is every last Sunday of the month. It goes down at the Crumb and Cork, which is a wine and cheese bar. That's on Franklin Avenue, 501 North Franklin. If y'all need to know the address. But they have amazing cheese platters. They give you the baguette with that. They got a huge wine menu, and every time we throw the event, you know what I'm saying, we have
hip hop.
Yeah, that's real. You know what I'm saying? Get up Merlot. I like Malbec personally. That's my personal. But we get 3 MCs usually. We usually get a comedian. We get an artist, a visual artist, so a painter or a graphic designer, and then we get a fashion company. So somebody does hats, clothing, ties, whatever they do. And we have a feature of each genre of that at our event. And last time we had Queen, we had Dynasty. We had a graffiti artist out of St. Pete by the name of Nex. And he's off the chain. And then we had a DMT, Dreams made this, and they actually make bucket hats, like hand tie-dye and acid wash bucket hats and T-shirts, and it was really incredible. So.
All right, now all my heads out there, if you're listening to this and you want to go to this open mic night, you got to behave yourself, and if you do get that mic, grab the mic with your pinky out.
Yes.
Well,
this is a high-class affair,
sophisticated.
Right?
Because it is. I was there.
Fine wines and cheeses.
It's more so.
Dress up.
See, because people have been hitting me up like, yo, can I perform it? And I'm like, it's not necessarily an open mic. It's more like an old school kind of bill. You know what I mean? Like this month on the bill, we have such and such and such and such.
Oh, okay.
Now, a lot of DJs have been hitting me up. We have a different DJ every time we do it. So we always feature a new DJ, and that's definitely for the scene. You know what I mean? Okay. We always feature different artists. We'll never repeat an artist. And it doesn't matter if you are a huge artist or a small artist. It's all about the music with us. Okay. So we brought some artists from St. Pete out. We're going to start bringing some artists from Orlando out. And we're really just going to try to give some shine to these artists with great lyricism, because it's their platform there. They don't have to worry about pleasing a crowd with energy. They can worry more about the finesse aspect of it, and that's really what it's focused on.
Okay. Yeah. Fabulous. Well, hey, it's always good to hear about new things going on in the Tampa Bay area. Of course, we support it all, and of course now I will be announcing it steadily every last Sunday of the month.
Yes. Awesome. Thank you, BC.
Cool. Hey, well, we appreciate you guys coming by. I want to get into this last track.
BC, let me get one quick shout out.
Go ahead.
One quick shout out, man. And this is just more on some love, man. I came out here, man. I came out here the other day with my man Kenosobi, man. I'm real proud of this dude, man.
That's real.
I said this the other day, man. He's been the backbone of Guam Massive on the drummer tip for many years. So to see him get his shine and step to the forefront and get on the mic and do what he's got to do and really represent so many different elements of hip-hop. His album is filled with something for everybody. He broke it down earlier, whether you want some boom bap, you want some down south, you want some gutter, you want whatever. He's got a little bit of everything on this album. So I'm real proud of my brother, and I'm definitely looking forward to being participant of the show this Friday. And one other quick shout out, man. We got this show coming up Friday. Guam Massive's definitely going to be in the building. But we also got, as a follow-up, we're preparing for the Old Dirty Sundays 3-year anniversary coming up. Next Sunday. It's May 25th.
Okay.
And that's going to be a dope event, man. Shout out to Lesage, Casper, Tom, everybody at Crowbar. At that particular event, it's going to be Guam Massive on the band tip. Samurai Shotgun's going to be doing their thing on the band tip. We got live performances from Jinx, Ron Marks, M.I.M., and my man Mike Mass is also in attendance right now. So I just wanted to shout that out real quick. But again, we're here for one reason, and this is support my brother Kenosobi, man. I got to work in the morning.
I feel you.
And I came out here to support my brother because I'm very, very proud of where he's come and what he's done for us as Guam Massive and what he's doing for himself right now, representing hip-hop lovely, you know?
Real rap, man.
We appreciate all y'all for coming out, Keno. Man,
thank you, man.
Congratulations on the record. Hopefully, I will at least be able to duck my head in and catch a couple joints. You know how it is.
I already know.
The weekends
busy, man.
I work at the club, but I'm gonna try to get up in there.
Yes, definitely. The video. Go to YouTube. Kenosobi, stand for something. Definitely get that video. It's crazy. It's definitely meaning behind that, man. You know what I mean? Don't just take the first thing. Don't just grab the money, man. Stand for something.
Now let us begin.
Tampa Bay, Bobby T, Keno,
Ha! What's that out in the dark? I heard you got the fever for the flavor. Hurry up and get a scoop before it's gone.